Hi, welcome to Buzz, Cincinnati's Underground Business Voice. I'm here with Mel Mittermiller.
Right.
Man, I was sweating that, Mel. you have a company called 3D Digital Photographer.
Actually, the company name is Magic Light Imaging.
Magic Light Imaging. I think I got. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I've made the classic mistake. Okay, so you're now 3D imaging in photography has some different applications. Okay.
Absolutely.
So, what are the applications you do 3D imaging on?
Well, everything online catalogs can be turned into 3D.
Okay.
There's also,
real estate. There's like.
Anything on the website, online catalogs.
Why do people go to 3D?
Just because there's more information.
Yeah.
There's probably like 10 times the information in a 3D photograph than there is in a 2D. And especially when you're on location, say you wanted to give somebody a planned tour or show something that's being manufactured, that's going to be a whole lot more interesting in 3D.
The two words that I keep getting in my head are be there. You can be there.
Sure.
You can literally feel like you're there, experience it. If you're looking at a new place to have your wedding, you can be there. If you're looking at a manufacturing run where someone's says they've got the best line and the most cleanest system because they're doing contract manufacturing, you can be there, right? I mean, is this what the experience you allow to bring to the web?
Yep.
I can imagine web developers are pretty good strategic relationships.
Absolutely.
Right? So what are the other kind of strategic relationships you've looked for?
Of course, corporate directors of marketing, brand managers. I used to do a lot of things for branding, because people used to get really excited, especially at a sales meeting, to be able to see 3D. Their new product or new packaging,
or especially if someone's going to do a trade show launch, right?
So.
You got a corporate brand manager can utilize you, can integrate into the system that they're going to have at the trade show, right? Because everybody do that instead of PowerPoint, God forbid, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool differentiator that it's an arrow in the quiver of great marketers. Is that fair?
Sure.
How'd you get into this?
Just through an organization I belong to. It's called the National Stereoscopic Association, and it's basically supposed to be North American based, but it ends up being international because, as you can imagine, the Japanese and the Chinese are really into it. And of course, there's a lot of collectors because 3D's been around since 1850.
Wow.
And that's when the first stereo cards start coming out.
Okay.
And this is, almost at the birth of photography. And, I started collecting 19th century photography in 3D, and there's just nothing like seeing a 3D of Abraham Lincoln or a battle scene or, way your city used to look like. I mean, it's just way, way better.
Now, Mel, what is the verticals you've been gravitating toward? Or is it that marketing channel? Is it anybody in marketing that could use you as a possible, that quiver again, and that high impact solution for the web or for a trade show? Or what are the other applications they might use that? What's the craziest thing you've seen?
I still think it could be commercial builders and architects, because you don't even have to show them. I mean, the new TVs that are coming out, that's going to be a real need to be able, instead of carting somebody around, showing them real estate or properties. I mean, you can actually walk through.
You think about the cost of traveling and getting on an airplane, and, compared to do that, to run somebody through that via the web or TV or video. I mean, that's just amazing, right?
Sure.
So you've got anybody that's in marketing, that's around marketing, you need to know. That's a great possible strategic relationship. If you're a commercial realtor, or if you're doing
even homes, they do reality walkthroughs, but it's not the same.
So if you're a broker, realtor, someone that's got that's really trying to differentiate their whole firm, that could be a good vertical for you. If you're doing contract manufacturing, you got your showpieces you're building, that's a great possible vertical for you. Anybody selling to that is a good strategic partner for you. What's the one wish you'd like to make happen now that we can tell 1,600 people fun?
I just hope that everybody at least considers that as a possibility, because I think that once the the film thing has really helped all the major motion pictures. But I think once the TV gets switched over, and even laptops are going that way now, that you'll be able to go on somebody's online and be able to see 3D.
So TV, laptop, it all could be seen in 3D, right?
Yep.
Now you had one thing you wanted to do before we ended the show.
Oh yeah.
All right. So understand the power, right?
You know, this is the power. You can also add to your mailing list by asking people. If you have 3D website, you can just have them email you, and you will send them a pair of 3D glasses. Now they're not necessarily this hokey. They're actually much more high tech looking now.
Yeah.
But
for
the cost of a postage stamp, and you have their email address, and you can market them to in the future and follow up.
Awesome. Mel, you've been Buzz.
Thanks.
Thank you.